What's up, guys? It's Sean here for some EU4 Domination multiplayer. For the first two episodes of this series, I forgot to record Discord audio, so I'm going to give you a brief rundown of what went on as far as my perspective and what you guys missed. So, I'm going to be playing as Muscovy, Garrett's going to be in the Ottomans, Michael's going to be in Hosokawa, and then Robbie is going to be out in England. And as Muscovy, the big choice you have at the start is whether or not you want to take an event that makes all of your permanent claims from missions non-permanent claims but gives you cheaper coring costs and some other modifiers. That's the decision we did, so now we have a time limit imposed upon us where all of the claims we get from missions are limited, so we have to go to war fast. For our first war, we go to war with the Great Horde. They have a situation at the start where they can demand tribute from Muscovy until Muscovy sieges out their capital, so I wanted to siege them out as fast as possible because taking those tribute really sucks. They're out with Uzbek, but we were able to siege out Uzbek and then take all the Red Horde's land, just in time for our ally of Poland and Lithuania to call us into a war against Novgorod. Now, we don't want to actually fight this war, since they're the leader, and so we don't fight the war. We let our vassals do nothing, and we just kind of hide, and eventually we wipe peace and stabilize our country. Now, a couple years pass, and we're able to declare a war as the leader, call in Poland, and 100% both Novgorod and Ryazan. Ryazan dies. They are become part of our great nation. And then we take all of Novgorod's land that borders Sweden. This, of course, makes it to where no one can attack Novgorod except for us, and we can eat them whenever we want. And we can kind of just do that whenever possible. Now, for the rest of the first two episodes, we kind of just stabilize, get our manpower back, and prep for whatever domination we want to engage upon in the third episode. So, without further ado, that's my recap, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this series. Hopefully I don't make this mistake again, but knowing me, I wouldn't bet on it. Alright, I'll see you later. Alright, we're back with some more Domination multiplayer, this time with Discord sounds, hopefully. I don't know if I forgot to record them in the last two episodes or not, but we'll figure it out. So say hi, all the people who are here who might not have been heard in the last episodes.
Hello.
Hello.
I haven't checked all the files. I could be wrong, but I really hope I actually got Discord sounds. That'd be so sad if I did not.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
I'm currently at +10 unrest in my nation.
Anyway, are you guys ready to start?
Yeah, sadly.
Yep. I'm gonna be fighting tooth and nail for fucking France. It's gonna be great.
Okay, Garrett, you ready to go?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna do one last war with the Golden Horde before my claims go away. There go my claims. Sword is stronger than the book.
It's a retweet. Warriors don't read books.
So how do you claim? I have this thing where I'm able to. Oh fuck! I have this thing where I'm able to claim a whole state at one time, but I don't know how to do it.
That's
Like I'm supposed to be able to claim states.
I feel like that's strong.
I want to figure this out. I have 79 spy network on this fucking nation. Oh, and Poland just rivaled me. You jerk. Alright, well, let's find your enemies.
We'll see how this goes.
Wait a damn minute. Why
That should be
isn't
fine.
France involved? France's vassals, some of them aren't involved in my war.
Well, yeah, they actually. I just played a little game as France. Normally you probably have Scootage on for them, but the French's vassals has like a flat plus 30%, 35%. What's the word called? Liberty desire, just for being.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, like, they're not even in the war, though. I guess, yeah, Scootage, probably.
In what area?
Still, Liberty Desire is fine. It might be that they were fighting each other when I declared the war. That's why I declared. It could be that because of that, they didn't join this war.
I found out how to do it. There's a diplomatic action where you can just say fabricate claim on area instead of on a singular province.
Naji.
Does it scale? Oh, it does. I have to have 60 spy network to fabricate claim on. Oh, it's interesting, because the claims I get on the area doesn't increase the cost of getting a singular province claim.
Well, that's kind of OP.
I also have claims bordering
You
claims
spam
built into
area
my
claims.
nation,
Oh my god.
so I can just claim everything. Well, you will give me something for your favors? No, you won't. You don't like me enough. Interesting. My subjects.
Oh god, this peasants' war is gonna be brutal if it pops.
What do you have? I have your core provinces? You're joking, right? When do your cores expire on this fucking thing?
I currently have my main army at no maintenance, so I can build up manpower, and I'm paying for a big ol' mercenary army to kill my rebels, so I don't use up my own manpower. Oh, it's brutal. I'm at -4 ducats a month.
We have taken Paris, gentlemen.
Oh, congrats. You can
It's
ship
going
me some
better than I thought it
ducats.
would.
See the Angevins form.
I'm broke.
I'll open my ports to you, Robert. Fuck
Siege of-
the Dutch.
Oh.
It was the Dutch that came to Japan, right?
I think
Them or the
the
Portuguese.
Portuguese or the Dutch.
I think
Yeah,
it was the
they-
Dutch with the Dutch East
I read a
Indies,
I read a
yeah.
book called Gaijin.
The
That's
Last
set in that
Samurai?
period. And I believe the main character is Dutch, but he talks. I think he also hates the Portuguese. So it's like they like fought, because that was like during the at some point the Dutch East Indies formed and all that. I don't know the history of the
Yeah, I think
Dutch
it was the
other than the Belgian
Dutch.
Congo and all that tragedy down there.
I'm gonna kill French pretenders. God.
But I had a
scared.
plan to get Renaissance. Oh, I do. I can get Renaissance.
Brother Austria, what are you doing?
Poor Ashikaga's outraged with me. I wonder why. We. They took the Shogun. We. I might as well raise autonomy.
Just the button to do that like 4 times.
Siege is casually going down somehow.
Nice. Is that good?
Yeah, from 71% to 60 something.
Hey! There we go.
Let's
I know
enforce some unity of
Switzerland.
faith.
You can have some crazy defense.
Gotta free my Orthodox brothers. Brother. I think I just have to get rid of my alliance with you. You're kind of fucking worthless. Let's like give him the core. Guess we'll keep him around.
You
Why don't you get down here? Sneaky little guy.
Do you pay maintenance or what's the fee for when you're building up like a reinforcing your army? I don't think you pay for that when it's a mercenary.
I have no clue.
I don't think you do.
They have their separate manpower, I know that much.
I just confirmed that you do not. Awesome. My plan is working perfectly. My brain is so massive and wrinkly.
That's the wrong one. That actually is the right one. Stop. My heir's name is the same name as my name, and we have these. Oh no, we don't. We don't. I thought we had the exact same distribution of points. Sure.
Okay, overextension stopped. 3 fucking. Three rebels popped at the same time. Oh my god, they popped on a fort too. That's brutal.
So we do this. Infantry combat ability. Want that. I marched my fucking army into his... Stop.
The rebels just chased down my unmaintenanced army, like walked through like 6 provinces to like actually target it. Fuck.
Put down your rebels. Can you put down mine, no guy? That'd be really nice. Do me the favor. That's a fort. We're chilling. What's this area called? It's called Volga.
We did it! We did it!
What did we do?
Angevin.
I gotta look at this in a second.
I haven't actually become the Angevin Union, but I PU'd France. And I have a very big coalition, but that's fine.
It's fine, everything's fine.
It is, Michael, it is.
Yeah, that is a pretty
I don't have to
chunky
worry
coalition.
about that.
All these rebels are popping with like 2-star generals and like full-on samurai. This is brutal. And Peasants War is about to pop.
Silly. You gained military power.
My
Oh, now they
manpower's-
are identical. Well, it's funny. I need you to march to my land so I can kill you. Yeah, we'll lose the ducats. Thank you.
Oh,
Let us rival the Poles. And try to ally Hungary. They don't like me because my navy strength is low.
We have passed the French-English Reconciliation Act. 75 prestige, 1 stability. Oh my god.
I do want to have this be my... Rebellion? This is Novgorodian? We'll just call it that. Let's get some claims on your areas.
When's this set to pop? Ooh, 1 year. I don't think I can get 3 stab in 1 year. Oh, I could get manpower though. Which manpower? Damn.
Supplements.
Ooh, Ashikaga actually helped me. Cool.
Let's rival. Sure. You in the far west of the country. I rival you. Decided you in the Iberian Peninsula. You can't fuck around in Eastern Europe. I won't let you.
Are you talking about one of my allies?
I am.
How dare you?
I was either
How
rival.
fucking
I
dare
says
you.
rival Austria or Hungary or them, and I said, well, I think I'll
I wish I
rival
could
the person.
rival you.
You're too small. Too
I
unimportant.
think I might be too big.
No, you're
You
not.
fail to realize my sheer size.
All I realize is I'm the third ranked great power, and you're not.
Ooh.
And that's because France,
Ooh.
you know, they're disloyal.
I
They
have
won't be
ran
forever,
this
though.
merc manpower dry. I think it's the first time I've done that. Damn.
I'm also going to implement from our fun EU4 game the monopolies.
There you go. That's a pro strat.
They're awesome. You love Monopoly.
I do love my monopolies.
I just wish the clergy had more monopoly capabilities, you know?
Is this? Do I not have 50% manpower? What is this? What's half of 28,000? Oh,
That would be 14,000.
Oh, I did it. I did it. I stopped it at 96%.
Is this Tulip Ponskin Rising? What is this? Down here?
Oh, this is brutal.
Back to putting spine work on you. 14th of September. 40 spine work to do this.
I can't believe I managed to do it.
Let's do the one that gets for the rebels, and we'll do the one that does all of our economy. Sell some land. Need a fort over here. So I want to just pay off one of my loans. E3 is when I can fight this guy.
Oh my god. I gotta give myself a pat on the back. Start at -3 stability, 0 manpower, and about to pop off a peasant war, and I fought my way back. Oh, I'm tearing up. Oh,
I want this guy to be
so
my friend.
beautiful.
I just realized I'm going to be in Michael's situation for a while from the fun game.
It's a struggle.
Just going to be sitting here, surrounded by my coalition. They won't fire because I'm too strong.
The good old Brandenburg. Well, it lets
yeah,
you
I
build
got-
up your nation, kind of build it taller.
That-
You
that
can
is
still
true.
vassalize people though diplomatically. That's what I like to do. Look around.
I mean,
I'd look around the HRE and try to find someone to vassalize
don't
to have like
think we
cores.
could. Just because of the HRE thing. Unless I get the emperorship, which is what I want to do at some point.
Could be cool.
Build balls.
I don't know how would you do? How would you join the HRE as a big old country like that? Like force your way
If you're
in?
emperor, you can force your way in, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
So, like, what I would do is probably become emperor, move my capital to Calais, and force join.
Sean, I'm
sorry.
torn.
Can everyone look at Aragon and who and their like alliance chain?
I'll go take a peek.
Let me just. I'll tell you, Michael. As an opponent supported by myself, the Mamelukes, and Morocco.
That's my fucking ally. Please.
Sean,
Break that alliance.
As Japan, what would you recommend for my third tier? I'm torn between centralized centralized monarchical.
You gotta tell me. You gotta tell me
bureaucracy.
you gotta tell me the effects. I don't know just the names.
Can you see them?
Rip. Do we have the same
Oh
ones?
shit.
I think so. We should. They should just
Oh
be
yeah,
grayed out.
I see.
So
them, yeah.
the centralized monarchical one, representatives of the crown, or expanded royal court. I'm torn between those three. Centralized one seems like an Asia only one, which kind of
Representative of the
looks...
Clown seems like a really good one if you're doing Asian stuff because it has the monarch points from
hold
tributaries.
up.
So it's kind of like mid.
Yeah, I don't do tributaries though.
Culture conversion,
Garrett?
meh.
I forgot you were the
Looking at
Ottomans.
that
What was the other
autonomy.
one you said? Was it?
And then expanded royal court's just the go-to for that tier.
I always like to do.
Reform
I always
progress.
like to do decentralized for the minimum autonomy in territories.
Really?
Garrett,
Yeah.
I want you to know I rivaled you, and I didn't know you were a player.
Because I end up always having way more territories than I do states. I don't state
I
everything.
completely forgot.
I tend to only state things that
Torn.
are in my culture group that I care about.
That Tommy change is pretty fat. And Tommy change cooldown's pretty fat too. And I could always change it in the future.
Hey,
Oh,
nice,
but the
Garrett,
vassal
nice.
force limits. I am doing colonialism. So that reps of the crown might be nice.
You should dick on Genoa now, Garrett. Take those islands in Crimea.
I think I'll do reps of the crown. That's
Then you're gonna be near Sean. You're gonna be very near Sean.
oh
Don't you come north of the Caucasus or we're having words.
What are the Caucasus?
he said
To
he said God.
east those mountains. Yes.
I'm already north of there, Sean.
Oh,
That's not-
Sean.
Okay, you fucking
He's
Tolkien
in
doesn't
Theodora.
count. You're in Theodora? Oh, are you?
He is separatist there, though.
Time to support their rebels. I believe in them. Let them rise up. How'd you get Theodora? Did you take that?
Yeah.
Why did you take Theodora?
He's expanding, Sean. He's gonna be taking Genoese Crimea next. I know it.
Well, he's not taking Circassia.
I don't know, Sean. That's kind of, you know, the Ottomans' historical
Over
plan, so-
my dead body. There's Dagestan down
Garrett, I
here.
think you go for
I gotta make sure the
I'll give you Theodora. I don't really want to go north, to be honest.
what's the country that Russia always has a terrible time with? That they invaded
Georgia?
twice. No, not Georgia. That's another
I know
one.
what
They have a
you're
lot. They
saying.
have a, say it again?
Kyrgyzstan.
They have a lot. There's a lot that
No.
they've invaded twice. Like, okay.
Are you talking about the ones that like revolted in the Chechnya?
Chechnya, there it is. Got to make
Eh.
sure that doesn't happen in this timeline.
I don't even know if they exist. Is there Chechnyan culture?
Well, there's Dagestan down here, which is right around that area.
Hey.
There's Azerbaijan, which is still independent. Georgian, which got invaded back in like 2008.
Sean, I gotta say, I feel like you're not on pace, Sean. Look at that big Novgorod in your land. Come on.
I'm
Hey,
getting.
don't
I have.
make
I'm
Don't
literally
make fun of
truce
Sean.
locked.
He is trying his best. Don't make fun of him.
Quite literally truce locked. I cannot expand.
I don't know, Sean.
I believe in you, Sean.
Thank you, Michael. Somebody has
I'm
my
not a
back here.
hater.
Hey, you're fucking supporting my allies, PU rebel.
Look,
Hey,
they
at least
asked.
We didn't.
I
rival
just said
there.
yes.
That's fair, I guess.
Hey, be careful, Garrett. Robbie loves to ruin campaigns.
No.
He does.
Mhm.
He
does.
does indeed.
He'll backstab you. Don't go
You
Protestant.
know what, Garrett?
Be careful of that.
You fucking that was not on purpose.
That
You
was
know it was an
kind
accident.
of on purpose, and you laughed at the end of it too.
Because it was
heard
funny.
it. Yeah, that's what I thought. No remorse.
Yeah, he really doesn't.
I gave you a free knowledge sharing immediately after.
Free? Oh, no, it was a heavy payment. It was a heavy payment for my.
Yeah, he
religion.
paid for that.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh, he just
Aragon
screwed
got
up
the
Garrett.
Pretender Rebels.
Oh.
Castile's too much of a shithole to stop it. So I might have to step
Are
in.
you calling?
You
Castile
let them.
a
You'd let
shithole
those people
country?
go. Those are
No,
my
they deserve
tentative
that.
allies in Aragon.
For best, let's see. Nice. So I got
Stay
Ainu.
out of Western politics.
I got Ainu Reunion.
I'm Russia, Robbie. That's not possible.
Might have to.
You forced me to do this.
Actually, no, never mind. I want Aragon to break away. I changed my mind. I'm going home
I'm going
because then I
home.
can make my Spain PO. If they
Oh,
break
Simply
away.
like
break your alliance.
Like little
Also,
Cartman, you're going
for some
home.
reason, I feel like I'd be the one you'd fight if Spain lost their PU. Because I'm
I
their
mean-
strongest enemy,
Hell, come on.
and I'd
If,
fight
if,
like
if this war gets declared, I'm not helping. I'll let you know that.
I would fight like hell if it was a succession war, me versus Robbie. You'd see me do some like tactical landings in England, like come through the.
You'll never
Orkneys.
get here. My boys, Ireland and Scotland, will stop
I've got
you.
2 barks, and they're ready to go.
No.
Is
About to
the-
get a
are the
warm water
Hebrides-
port. Beware.
I'm happy.
Should I
don't
give
have to deal with
Ireland
this war.
Wales
Thank you.
Why would you
for
give
their
them
mission
Wales?
tree? Just for the mission tree, Sean.
Those are your cores. Why would you give away your core provinces?
And
One
then
of
I
those is
give
the
them
fucking
England,
coal
and
mine.
they get 10 army tradition. That's pretty big.
No, Ashikaga.
Give away my
I'll help a
cores to
brother
PU that
out.
I'm gonna have to annex later. Who doesn't like paying twice?
Oh god.
I need 150, 2 Diplo rep. I have to complete all these missions, which is Burgundy, Brittany.
Here's with you up.
Oh man.
83. That sucks.
Oh, I have a
Wish I
parliament issue about
Tell
it.
how many
What-
fucking people you have.
I'm gonna say I do wish the parliament shit was a little more. Like, I feel like I have a mission I got it, or I have a parliament thing I have to do, but I don't. It doesn't tell me where, like, if it's a mission or if I have to wait for it.
Just press this button.
Go Scotland, go. Get to work, buddy.
No! No, he's killing them! Let them be!
What?
What did they ever do
Garrett.
to you?
How dare you? We're gonna have to UN.
I'm
take a
gonna break
stand.
my support independence of Aragon. I gotta have bigger priorities.
Oh, I finally have colonialism.
I can't even take their mainland. This is technically Herzegovina, so
Oh, look who's a great power. No biggie.
Oh, welcome, Michael.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
fine.
You're pretty
Finally.
close to me. I need the goddamn
Actually, I prefer
Renaissance.
Michael San now.
whatever. Michael San.
I don't give a damn what you prefer.
San is the respected. There's a
I
Sama.
have to.
Oh, I
Which one
missed
is it, Robert?
Sama is like someone who's like your lord.
Yeah,
San is
there
just
we go.
formal.
Sama. Michael Sama now. Hosokawa
That's
Sama.
that's definitely not happening.
And I expect a full 90-degree kowtow every time you're
You
in
can
my
expect
presence.
whatever. I just can't wait till I can do Siberian Frontier, and I'm just gonna start fucking marching my way.
Hey, I'm about to start. I'm gonna start colonizing in a second.
You ready to have the Sino
Okay.
like Russian war? Do that? Or was it
Well,
Sino
that'd
or
be
was it Sino
fun.
Japanese? What was that war called?
think it was Sino.
Russo Japanese?
Russian.
Russo
Russo's.
Japanese.
Yeah. Was
Or
it?
like Russo
I thought
Sino?
it was Russo Sino. I thought it was
Yeah,
Russo
there's a
Sino.
Sino in there somewhere.
Yeah, and then Russo was
Sino
tossed
China?
in. I think it was just Russia against Asia.
Hey, Sean. Hey, look at that list.
What list?
Hey,
What
look at
list?
the list.
Oh my god.
What list?
Great powers of the
Oh
world.
shit! What happened?
Robbie snuck
I
up.
just
He
I took
he embraced
the
Renaissance.
institution. Yeah.
The
And it's-
Did anybody else realize
Renaissance.
Hungary's in Italy?
No, but
Hey,
I'm
I'm
here for
allied
it.
to them.
having a
Garrett, go on.
interesting time over there.
I'm about
just
to be
dissolved
out. Well, I just allied them myself. I'm using them against Poland.
Who, Hungary?
Yeah.
I don't want them in Italy because I'm gonna be in Italy one of these days.
It's fine.
Sean,
Technically,
can
I
you
have
just
stuff
like
to take
abuse
constantly.
Hungary, that way I can attack them afterwards.
That's the plan. Yeah. Be
Cool.
careful though. You might have to have some
Careful
words.
now.
I ain't going up.
I might be coming down.
Hey.
There's been too much love in these in getting along in our multiplayers. We need some conflict. Build character.
If we're being completely honest, you're kind of at an advantage. Facing the person who
Ottomans
knows,
just say
knows
that?
the least amount of this game.
But you also are the Ottomans.
Did the Ottomans just say they're at a disadvantage?
Alright, y'all go up against Sean.
America
worry.
Both of
talking
y'all will
down
get
to like
schooled.
Colombia or something. I know we're at a disadvantage now, but be gentle.
Fight me fairly. We'll have a
Oh,
one-on-one.
where's
while
your
I call
mission
in the
tree take you,
drones.
Garrett? Is it taking you towards Europe or is it taking you more down south? Every time I've seen someone play it, they've been conquering like Africa and Middle East and barely going to Europe.
Taking me both ways.
Okay, interesting. I see the outline of the Mamelukes.
What am I waiting for? I'm just gonna do this. We're like a claim? Let's get a claim. Call back out there. I wonder how strong Transoxiania is.
A fucking annex stopped. Hate them. Hate you, Ashikaga. Can I offer knowledge share to dude Ashikaga?
Hey, can I make a request?
But it's your
But you-
request.
I swear
did
to
you just
God.
get the coalition declared on you?
I've had it for a while. I was winning. I've been fighting.
And you've
It's because
lost
I
now?
broke the alliance with Hungary. That's literally it. I just forgot to get a new one.
How far back?
I
did
think
that
you should
go?
live with your mistake.
What happens
I
if you lose
could.
it? What is it right now? What do they want?
Normandy, Gascony, Alencon, Man, Wales. Tons of money. Actually, that's not. I might be
mean,
able to
can
live
you-
with it.
Can
I
you
don't think
just,
I
like,
lose any of my
Can you
subjects.
just like win it? What makes you say
No, I
you've
cannot.
lost?
Because I tried to take a good fight. It went like a day too long, and then 100,000 men were killing my armies.
Why did you break your alliance with fucking Hungary?
Why would you
Dude, I
break your
couldn't
alliance
stand
with
for it.
Hungary?
I couldn't stand for the Italian claims.
You
It
had
was-
a massive
serious?
coalition. You a fucking idiot. I think we
How
should vote
far
on this.
back?
I was
think
too
Far
mean.
back
I,
do we have
I
to
think
go?
I think we should
Just
vote on
beginning of
this.
the
I
year.
don't
It
mind
started
a
this
year.
year.
I don't mind a year. How
Okay,
far
we'll go
back
back
do
a
we
year.
have to go?
We'll go back
Thank
to
you.
the start of this
I
year.
apologize. I won't be done.
Fuck, you fucking idiot. We'll be right back. Right, we're back. We've gone 18 months in the past. Do you still have your alliance? You still have the alliance with Hungary, you dumb piece of shit.
do.
Don't break it.
I don't know. They're in Italy. That's.
Yeah, I don't know.
Garrett, you gonna be beating up Venice again? Oh, I don't care.
push them, I
They're my
think.
ally.
What?
I just allied them. Like I said, I'm gonna go over ally cap. To
Well, just don't get rid
Make
of
sure.
Hungary. If you just have Hungary, you're probably fine.
Hungry.
no, I think Hungary plus Venice, I'm definitely fine.
Okay.
Venice is
If-
stronger
if-
than Hungary.
If the coalition pops again, you're on your own. I'm not
Hey,
doing another
I
restart
have-
for
Wait, he
you.
still
2,000
deleted
more men.
Hungary?
No, he did not. Did he?
Okay.
Castile also didn't join when they declared the coalition war. I think that was the big effect.
Yeah, he do be
So I think I'll be fine
bankrupt.
now.
Castile's bankrupt.
That explains it.
So, there you go.
I'm fine now, though, guaranteed. I'm also not declaring war on the Outer Hebrides or whatever the fuck, the Isles. Just chilling, just relaxing. The Isles just joined the coal. I didn't do anything else.
Could have just killed them. I don't know why that would matter.
That's true. It's like, yeah. I want like Brittany and shit though, so I want the A to.
You're like forgetting how to play. Is what it sounds like.
I'm trying to. I don't know. I just want the
No!
A to go first.
He's doing it again.
Garrett!
You thought that restart would stop me?
We almost saved them. Have mercy on Ragusa.
Never.
Oh, jeez. Do lose
Hey, I
this?
also just got
No, we win that hard.
Oh right, this is before I took Renaissance.
Are you fucking kidding me? God, dude. I just popped a bunch of boats and bought them, and as soon as I did that, I got like a 5% let's build ships modifier.
You could cancel them and start them over, right? Get the money back after a certain point.
Lit. Air just died.
Worst timeline.
I actually got 354 error, so I'm kind of happy.
My 555 died.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Garrett, I could always break my alliance with someone, and
You gotta break it with hunger
You
again?
should be like you should be like
Don't
Michael and just
dare.
blame just blame
Remember when
Robbie
you
for it.
insulted me?
It would be Castile.
Remember when you insulted me?
I'm also your rival, so I guess I
rival?
can't.
Did you actually rival Garrett? Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
he did.
I forgot. It was like when we first started, and I forgot Garrett was fucking the Ottomans.
Why is your
So I
go-to? Let's rival
rivaled
the
the
Ottomans. That's like the last nation I would rival.
Because they're all the way over there. Like
You know, you want to have the
the,
rival
the
close
only
to
other
you,
one I
right?
could have
Like,
done
it's-
is like Austria,
you get
and they were my ally at the time. It all makes sense. I promise. It was Castile, Austria, and Ottomans, and they were my allies.
Does it all make sense though? Does it?
Nothing Robbie does makes sense.
There was also the Mamluks, but we ignore that.
There's also
I
canceling
just picked one of
one
them.
of your biggest allies.
Hungary is not my
that's-
biggest ally.
The 6th great power in the world.
they might be your
Seventh,
biggest
my bad.
ally. Because your other biggest ally is bankrupt. They are your biggest ally.
Yeah,
Hungary's
Okay, that-
bigger than Castile.
Yeah. Robbie basically said, "I can take him on my own. I got this."
Oh, this was before
I
I
could have
took.
honestly. I had like 10% war score on the coalition. It's just that one battle cucked me. That was just. I probably couldn't have won, but I felt like I could have.
I felt
Already
like in
paused.
my
What's happening?
heart I could.
Yeah, I believed in myself.
You
The reason was
paused,
that-
Sean.
It was a lag pause, but it must have been. I'd not.
Uh-oh.
I tacked up. I have the thing that makes your vassals really powerful and gives you a ton of force limit. It's going great.
Oh, word. Chicago, why are you at war with my other vassal? Buddy. Stop that. I didn't know vassals could do that. Oh, I turned them into a daimyo. Wait, what?
If you took Kyoto, you become the shogun.
Yeah, but everyone I even diplomatically vassalize, they just become daimyos. It's kind of interesting.
Yes, that's
Huh.
perks of being shogun.
Huh. I did not know that. I thought they just became like feudal vassals and not a daimyo. Interesting. Whatever. I don't care. Chicago will be me in about 7 years. Yes. So I learned that there's actually 2 decisions to make. I can become a Japan with Hosokawa missions, and then I can do like Unite Japan and officially get their mission tree. Interesting. I don't know why they do that. I don't know why they wouldn't just combine the trees, like. But whatever.
The Emperor just dropped.
Huh?
The Emperor just dropped.
There's a new emperor. I don't really.
What are
get
you about to
this.
say? Okay. Jesus.
No, there's a parliament issue
Garrett's getting
that
fucking
it says I
heated.
need to do.
Garrett's like,
I don't know if
Fuck
I
you,
can win
what?
this. What?
You don't know if you can win against Ragusa? Jeez. Where's the fucking parliament issue? I don't get it.
Oh, you've got that
I'm
song
trying to
that
look it
has-
up too.
Oh, the rise of the Janissaries.
Oh.
Oh!
Ooh.
Wait, what?
Janissaries are,
Just
you have to
a-
balance it. If the Janissaries get too powerful, bad things happen to you. So just careful with them. It's really good, but also really bad. As opposed to like the eunuchs in China, which are all just bad. Oh shit. Fuck.
Huh?
I was looking at something and I got an army fought me. Why does Transoxiania have so much men? Seem right?
Oh shit. Oopsie daisy.
I'm now getting worried every time someone says that.
Uh-oh.
Don't look at Italy.
I'm gonna
Oh,
beat your
fall
ass.
of what's that V country, Sean? In
Janagar.
India?
I'm coming
Yeah,
for
fall
you.
of them.
This is the
I'm gonna
word
get that
of-
Kingdom of Italy with cores on all of Italy. PU. Then that's over for you.
Let's just go knock out. Let's go knock out the fucking.
How the hell is Castile bankrupt?
They're bad.
They some
Why are
broke
my
bitches,
allies
that's why.
always shit AI?
What? Why did you just sell something to Naples?
I accidentally took Italy land.
He didn't want it.
Yeah.
He's a good
Okay.
man.
I
He was
took
looking forward.
Terracina.
Okay, that's fine. I was just wondering why you sold it. Gotta clean up them borders. Keep them clean.
Exactly.
You know what,
We
Garrett?
now have exploration.
Just for that, if I can find it.
What are
You're no longer my rival.
Did you spend dip?
Huh?
When you're in a mood like this, Robbie, I get concerned because normally that just ends bad.
I have too much Diplo, it's fine. That's like, what, 3 development I just used for that? Maybe more. Oh,
Definitely
and
more
also,
than you should spend on
I'm
that.
too strong to be rivals with someone. I don't know who that was. I think it was Burgundy.
Burgundy's pretty strong.
I don't know if I'm too strong or they're too. No, it's me.
They just
They're not even on the list.
had the Burgundian inheritance. They're under Sweden.
Under
No
Sweden.
fucking shot. I'm not letting this happen.
Well, they
I gotta do
they have
something.
100% liberty desire, so you're probably fine.
How do I support? What do I need? They need to like me. Okay, I'm doing it.
Better be careful, Robert.
I was gonna try to get them just as a joke, but then they got Sweden. That's even funnier than me getting them.
That is stupid. That is dumb. How the fuck does Sweden get it? Oh, I can pay off a loan. Woohoo!
I'm marching through the mist to go and siege Samarkand to get this motherfucker out of the war. Just like that, we're back to having no money.
Hmm.
Ooh.
I'm gonna need quite a bit of land to get the Angevin kingdom.
Oh, word.
We need like all of Burgundy's France land in Brittany and Provence.
To be taking 5% attrition.
Oh, I could add.
Tells me I'm gonna be sieging that place for a long, long time.
I'm so close to being above 30% crown land.
Really?
Crap.
I've touched like 50%, but I've been selling land so I can embrace finally the Renaissance. Oh. Ooh, the pain. I had to dev something up to 40. I already get that.
Get Renaissance?
Yeah.
Imagine.
I hate you. Robbie's gonna be my first target, my first conquest.
Japan's gonna be my first colony.
I like
Yeah,
how
I'ma
the
F you
world
up.
the world where you can fight Robbie before you fight any of the other me or Garrett is interesting.
We might touch
I'm gonna
tips in the
go-
new world, depending.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through the New World, make a
Might
Japanese
touch
U.S.,
tips.
and then attack Britain.
Y'all gonna touch tips?
Yep.
New world.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Michael,
try
you
my
just told me
hardest.
Britain? That's incorrect. We are Angevin. Come on.
Are you Angevin? No, you're England.
Not
You
yet.
are, you're England now.
I have a lot of shit
English
to do before I'm
bitch.
actually the Angevin kingdom.
Imagine speaking such a primitive language.
Oh, yo! Burgundy just released all of the Netherlands. All of the lowland.
Samarkand. I actually don't really care about professionalism anymore. It's kind of garbage.
6, not bad. What is this?
Fuck me. Gotta go deeper into debt to save France's ass.
I hope you go bankrupt.
I'm not gonna go bankrupt. I'm just I hate having to deal with debt. Like, I make almost positive when I have my units raised, my shit raised. Which I feel like is better than usual for me.
Do
How
some
many years
fucking
is the
We're building a little bit.
monopoly? How long does it take till you get the moolah?
Like 10 years, I think.
Okay, it's not bad.
I keep getting events that cost me stability, and I am upset about it.
That's rough.
France is saved. Woohoo!
Oh, I actually have a Siberian intervention thing. That's wild. Imperial mandate? Damn. I'm so confused by
Percent influence?
Japan's missions. Hosokawa has stuff to become the Emperor of China, but so does the new Japanese mission tree. I don't know how they want you to play this.
Anyone, Chad, want you to have a good time, Michael. A great time. Uh-oh.
I guess. Maybe they expect you to form Japan like super late, like 1500s. Like, maybe they expect you to just take a while doing it. Hell if I don't know.
The ruler I'm fighting. Fucking cat. Why do you have so many forts here?
Ability curtailed. I just gained 1 Diplo and 1 admin. Who the fuck is Hunyadi? Who's this? My heir died, and then like immediately after my king died, now I'm some random motherfucker. Who am
Same
I?
dynasty is Hungary.
Oh. Whoops.
On
At least I
modern
didn't get-
death, a noble from House Hunyadi. That'd be funny. You would have had a succession war against Poland, or maybe Garrett. Hungary's enemies with
Garrett.
Austria. Hungary has enemies with anybody in the east except for me.
I just got chance of an air minus 50% from an event. I'm gonna have to fight the War of the Roses. I thought I got away with not doing that.
Oh, your Eric King's
It's
gonna
on
die,
you.
right? From that, you'll get a new king.
What?
And you'll change dynasties from War of the Roses.
That is true. I do get a better king, I think. Better heir, better king. So this might be good. And I'm also making a ton of money because curtail French nobility gives you so much shit. Like, what is it? Plus 60 yearly income, plus 15% manpower recovery, minus 20 nobility influence.
Okay, I meant to say this, but
bonkers.
we're gonna stop at the end of the year here. This is going quite long, this episode.
Alright, that's dumb. I got baited into a fight by AI. What the fuck?
Yeah, I can relate.
The AI outsmarted you.
They are outsmarting me.
Turn
They were
of the
just
year,
chilling without a military or without a general, so I attack him and boom, 2-star pops up.
Oh yeah, he did.
AI, grade A cheesers. Oh, you're fighting Mammy boys.
This is so many is costing
Mammy Luke.
points.
And the Mammy boys, and they are pretty strong.
I think, Garrett, I don't know if you know, I think you have like an event that you just get them as a vassal. Or like a way you can do it.
Use invasions.
I'm not sure. I feel like I remember like when it first got this DLC was announced. Something special with the Mamluks though. I don't know if it was just invasions. But like I think you need to take Cairo and wait.
I have no idea.
I'll help you out.
Robbie
I'll
might
look
be
it up.
sabotaging you, Garrett. I'd be aware. He loves to do
I
it.
would at least be wary. Can't take anything that man says at face value.
Oh, shit. I'll take some of that moolah.
I'll tell you what though, this game is really good at popping up events that are fucking useless. Holy shit.
Change your message settings. Right, this is actually a good chance. Now that Garrett's paused it, we're gonna call the episode here. One restart, and we're still progressing.
Not bad. Not bad.
Robbie's gonna have the War of the Roses. Garrett's fighting the Mamluks. I'm supporting the independence of Aragon for some fucking reason.
And I'm off in butt fuck nowhere.
Yep.
I'm playing
But,
Farming Simulator again.
Yeah, but it's going good. We're progressing. I'm gonna form Russia here soon, and we'll try to make it interesting. But for now, we'll call it from here. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you in the next one. Later.